Welcome to Tuesday's Market Sit Rep here at T3 Live. Matthew Buckley, the Chief Option Strategist. And folks, you cannot keep this market down. Today we actually hit Goldman Sachs year-end target of 2050. It's absolutely crazy. A day after Japan announced that they're in a recession, we have some incredible global events going on, from China to Russia still poking their nose into Ukraine, to the Middle East, to crude imploding. Just absolutely incredible. Goldman's year-end target was 1900 that they put out in January, and we hit that in May. And then halfway through the year, you'll remember that I briefed you that Goldman Sachs came out and said, hey, stocks are 30 to 45% overvalued. And now Goldman Sachs is saying we're going to hit 2050 by year-end, and we've done it right now. So you can be forgiven for being a little confused if Goldman Sachs, the giant vampire squid that Rolling Stone called them, is a little confused and all over the place. Then don't feel too bad. On this market rally, folks, realized vol is at a 9-year low. When we take a look at that, at our fear gauge, or our fear altimeter, so to speak, the VIX, we are once again plumbing what I used to call our old resting heart rate here. We're in that 13 to 14 range, and actually last week we saw a 12 print in front of it. I believe even with peace, love, and understanding, it seems like has broken out all over the place. It would be a smart move to be getting long volatility here. I've seen a lot of large upside call buying on the VIX out to December and January, even though we might have the Santa Claus rally and all that year-end window dressing that fund managers do. When vol's cheap, you buy it. When it's expensive, you sell it. So, I'm telling my traders, might not be such a bad decision to get long vol here, even though this market you can't keep it down, and we're melting to the upside here. Having a great time with our Apple trades, folks. We have Apple trades that are just going through the roof. We have bullish double verticals that are up 300, 400%. As Apple continues to make new highs here, up to 115, north of 115 today. Just absolute great trades in Apple. On our flight schedule for today, let's take a look at what's going on. As far as macroeconomic data, really not too much out of the United States here. We got the National Association of Home Builders, their housing market index, a little bit of an increase from 55 to 58, and we've got some inflation numbers that were relatively tame. Tomorrow we will be getting some crude numbers, building permits, and housing starts. I'll be taking a look at those. But Wednesday night, the HSBC Flash Manufacturing PMI out of China, that could potentially be market moving with our markets Thursday morning. But to be honest with you, Japan comes out and says they're in a recession. Abenomics is on its heels, and Kuroda might have to jump into the pool again. Our market kind of paid attention to that for the first 15 minutes of the open yesterday, and then forgot about it. Thursday, we're going to get Thursday morning, we're going to get a Bank of Japan monthly report and also a statement. We'll get a lot of Eurozone PMIs, Germany, France, and the overall Eurozone. And then Thursday, more inflation numbers, weekly unemployment claims, and our flash manufacturing PMI. We'll also get the Philly Fed and existing home sales and the Conference Board's leading index, and Friday is relatively quiet. So net, folks, peace, love, and understanding is broken out around the world. There's nothing bad that can ever go wrong anymore. The central governments from around the world are here to save us and support capitalism until they're not. And then it's going to be really, really ugly. Make sure you have some ejection seats in your portfolios, folks. Getting long vol, getting long the SDS or SH right now, hedging by maybe buying some gold down here at these record lows on the GLD. It might be a good time to start. Obviously you fix the roof when it's sunny out. Okay, so I got to run. Happy hunting. Make sure you hedge, and I'll actually be up in T3 Live's office tomorrow morning. So I'll talk to you guys later. We'll see you.